So my Boston Celtics last night played against the Orlando Magic, and I think it was a lot closer than people thought. And I came in here saying that this Orlando team has long wings defensively. They can't score the ball, which is hard because the Celtics do everything, and we'll get into that. But I just want to talk about Orlando and give them a few props. First off, Paolo Banchero is special. He is a generational talent. He can score at all three levels. He has a pull-up jump shot. He can get to the rim. He can get to the free throw line. He can get fouled. He has a mid-range. And it kind of reminds me of last time when they played the Cavs. I thought they were going to take that extra leap. When they were versus the Cleveland Cavaliers last year, when Game 7, Franz is solid, but he struggles to shoot the ball and they lose. And that was the point where I thought it was going to be the tipping point where, okay, we see a young team like the Orlando Magic and they're going to come over the top now, like from this year to last year, especially with a KCP. Suggs is hurt, but their offense just struggles to score the ball. I mean, they cannot hit shots, and their defense was really good. They held Tatum to one of his worst playoff shooting nights, but they can't score the ball. So the Celtics, give credit where credit's due. They start off just with Derek White going absolutely insane. He probably should have some All NBA and All Star votes as well. I mean, talk about a guy that just does every single thing for your team. He defends at a high level. If you need him to score 30 because Tatum and Porzingis is out, he can score 30 points. If you need him to get 5 assists and 8 rebounds, he can get 5 assists and 8 rebounds. If you need him to guard a point guard, he can guard a point guard. If you need him to guard a power forward, he can guard a point guard. But one huge thing that I noticed for the Celtics fan is we can beat anybody at their own game. This year, we averaged 52 threes per game, which has smashed the league record for amount of threes shot a game. And we did it all at any pace that the other team wanted us to do. Orlando Magic came out as a grit and grind game. Tatum can't shoot the ball. He just is having an off game, and we beat them at their game. One negative thing I'd like to say is Tatum is just very inconsistent in the playoffs, and this has been going on for 2 years now. And it is kind of frustrating for me as a Celtics fan. Obviously, I'm a Celtics fan before I'm a Jason Tatum fan, but he struggles to put together strings of 30, 30, 30. And he did when he was a rookie, but I don't know. It's weird to me to watch. Last year we played Miami in the first round. Then we played Cleveland without Donovan Mitchell. Then we played the Pacers, and then obviously we played the Mavericks in the finals. And Tatum would have a stat line where he had 30. Then the next game he had 7, 17, 35. Then he'd explode for 40 and 30. But I will say one thing to his credit. He has gotten better at all the other things. So he had a rough night last night. I think he was 0 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 for 17 from the field. He couldn't really get to his spots, which does frustrate me as well. He has a post up and they throw it down low, and he has Corey Joseph, and he settles for a turnaround fadeaway. Like sometimes his decision making is just not still good when he's looking to score, similar to Jaylen Brown. But that being said, the reason why I'm even bringing that up is he grabbed 14 rebounds. So even though you have a night where Jason Tatum is really struggling from the field, he does all the other intangibles. And that's what has took him in the league to be an all NBA guy. So I posted a video a little while and I wanted to address that because everybody was like, how can you be a Celtics fan and hate on Tatum? I've backed up Tatum for a long time, but I can say that real fans can acknowledge when somebody on their team does need to play better, and he had an off night shooting, but that happens with everyone. So going forward to game 2, looking forward, we got to slow down Paolo. I think he's going to have another big game. And then for the Magic, who else is going to step up? Who's going to take that other jump? You had a good game from Paolo. You had an okay game from Franz, and you had an okay game from Wendell. And then everybody else throughout the roster just didn't produce anything outside of those guys. So who's going to step up? And for Boston, it's who's going to be that guy that goes crazy. If White scores 30 and JT and JB play bad, we're pretty much unbeatable. I don't know if the Magic can win another game, but I do think that they're going to make it a series. I think they're going to play hard. They're going to play physical, and Boston isn't just going to come in here and win by 20 every single game like that. I think there's going to be some grit and grind games close to the wire.